to episode 150 of Down to Dunk. You can find us on The Athletic and anywhere else you subscribe to your podcast. Go to theathletic.com/down2dunk and get The Athletic for $1 a month for 6 months. I am Luke, joined this morning by Andrew.
But I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today. It's pretty cool, pretty damn cool. Woo! So I gotta say, I'm
Slam through.
And Taylor.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feel. Slide through.
Andrew, do you realize when you press that, it says,
Yes.
I'm just slam through.
I gotta say, I'm just slam through.
Yeah, that was good.
That was actually pretty good. We need to try
No
to
Jay.
execute that again.
Now, Jay.
But I'm back.
No Jay. L-Man is back.
It's been a while
Since
I could podcast with my friends.
I'm so glad you're back, dude.
It's good.
You're
Feels
bringing
good.
some energy this
Feels
morning.
good to be back.
Yeah, it feels good.
Feels good.
The someone else feels good. The NBA schedule dropped yesterday
Yeah.
afternoon,
Mhm.
Didn't feel that good.
and you know what? Found out every team plays every team.
Found out we don't get enough respect.
Yeah, I mean it's so they did get 15 national TV games, which is up from 8 last year. But get this. They had 4 home national television games last season. Guess how many they have this season?
Let me guess. 3.
I know that as well because it's in the breakdown.
It's in the breakdown 3, which is just strange. 3
Yeah.
It doesn't
Especially
seem
when
of 15.
fair. Doesn't seem fair.
not fair.
Seems like they want us. They want other teams. They want us to be beat. They want people to see us be beat.
What I don't get is everyone knows and everyone talks about. This is like one of the facts that national television can talk about,
Mhm.
which is that OKC's crowd is one of the best crowds in the league.
Yeah.
They don't
Okay.
want, they don't want people to know.
They don't want you to know.
This shows you they want the team, but they don't want the market.
Oh man, again with this. You had a lot of people backing you on.
I have a
this.
lot of proof.
You do have proof, and I love this. We need to be an underdog. If we're second in odds with Vegas for the championship, and we can be the underdog team this season,
Yeah.
that's what we need. That is OKC right there.
Honestly, if there were like 10 home games that had national TV, we were on Christmas, we played on, I mean, they don't play on Martin Luther King Day, which is wild to me
Yeah.
that they don't play on that day.
And they don't play April Fool's Day, which I saw you put on there, which is
You know what? It's at first it was kind of a joke, and then I looked at the April Fool's Day slate. Listen
Yeah.
to this.
oh,
Listen to
no.
this. I actually spent a segment talking about this on Slam and Jam with Fred yesterday. But Sixers, Knicks, Warriors, Grizzlies, which is like a rivalry,
Mhm.
Suns, Bucks, and Wolves, Nuggets on April Fool's Day. We got
Wow.
excluded from April Fool's Day as well.
The disrespect, the
Isn't-
dishonor.
Isn't that a great slate of basketball games?
That's a great
on
slate.
April Fool's Day.
It is.
We were excluded.
What date?
It's so great. It's making me question if it's even going to happen. April Fool's Day prank?
April Fool's.
April Fool's Day is on a Tuesday next year. Man, you know what that means.
Yep. You don't even have to say it. We all know.
Exactly. Goes without saying.
Yep.
So, anyways, 16 back-to-backs for the Thunder, which is on the high end. I think that's the most that anybody has. Let me double check that really quick. Wait, there it is. Yeah, 16 is the most. So Cleveland, Houston, the Clippers, which is a good thing. OKC, Sacramento, Washington all have 16 back-to-backs. The least amount is 13, which Boston, Dallas, Detroit, Chicago, Lakers, Magic, Portland all have 13.
Wonder how the Lakers swung that.
Yeah, how did the Lakers and the Mavericks and the Celtics swing such a great deal for themselves?
Must be nice.
Listen to all the teams that the league hates. The Cavs, duh. Houston, good job. Clippers, of course. OKC, Sacramento, yeah, Washington. I mean, come on, it's obvious.
Hmm.
I'm
You know,
just- I'm just
we're
joking
setting
about
up. No, you're not. I like this. We need to run with this all season because now we're good. But now we need, this balances out the extra pressure of like being so good.
Yeah,
Is now if we can just have that energy of being an underdog, being disrespected, being dishonored,
yeah, yeah,
then we have a lot to fight for here.
yeah,
We need this.
yeah.
So I'm jumping ahead a little bit in the breakdown, but we do have a New Year's Eve game at
Yep.
OKC. Do we always have a New
That
Year's
has
Eve
been a
game.
tradition. That has been just something that's been kind of like rubber stamped
Is
by
it-
the NBA.
So do you think that
A home
do you
game.
think Oklahoma City has like requested that and
Yeah.
like say we want that?
Yeah, it's been a thing
Because
since.
it's probably a day that necessarily a lot of teams might not want.
Yeah, I think a lot of players would rather not play on
But
that
like
night.
New Year's, like in New York, like New York City, Madison Square Garden, it'd be probably impossible for them to have it because there's so much happening near there in
Oh,
Times
that's
Square.
a good point.
That
That's
is
a good point.
It's like bigger cities. Some logistically, it would be really difficult for them to do it.
Yeah, that's true. We can even check. We can even look and see who's playing on New Year's Eve.
What?
Yeah, it's a fact.
What?
It's a fact. Who's playing at home on New Year's Eve? So it is.
Oh man, New Year's Eve. You know what day? New Year's Eve is on a Tuesday too.
It is
Oh man.
Oh man.
The conspiracy builds.
Boston, Raptors, Celtics, Indiana is another one. San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Phoenix, and then the Lakers play the Cavaliers.
Okay.
So no New York City.
Oh.
To Elman's point.
Huh. Interesting. A lot of data we're gathering this morning, guys.
Putting the pieces together.
Yeah, building our case.
That's
And the L-man's gonna drive it home.
Mm.
Do we have the
Hey, by the way,
what?
I listened to the beginning of the podcast last week.
Oh yeah,
And I need to fix some misinformation.
yeah. You should.
One, my law firm won best divorce attorneys in Stillwater. Thank you. But Taylor
Yeah.
said, "Do you think that Luke told everyone to vote for it?" Probably. I did not know that this award existed, and if I did, I would have brought it to the podcast and had everyone vote. But I didn't. I didn't know about
You
it.
didn't
All
even
I
need
said
it.
was, would you put it past Luke
Well,
to have done this? So
Yeah.
you are confirming
Okay.
that what I said was correct.
well, it got past me this year. I didn't know about it. However, next year I will remind everyone on the podcast and have them
Mm-hmm.
vote. But I
Good,
didn't,
rightfully so.
but I didn't even need it. It was very good. It felt
Well,
very good.
congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
Best law firm in Stillwater.
That's not what it was.
Oh,
No, it was best divorce attorneys.
in Stillwater.
Stillwater.
How many? What's your competition? How much competition you have?
There's in Stillwater.
50.
There's
Oh,
I would say
There's so much divorce.
I would say there's 10 divorce attorneys in Stillwater.
Okay.
Oh.
So there's like a top 10. Rank them.
I wouldn't do that, but if you want to look at best of Stillwater,
There is more.
they do rank. There was a 1 through 3. So
Wow.
well, awesome job. Reader's
hey, thanks guys.
Way to
Reader's
go.
Digest or TV Guide?
Was Stillwater News Press?
Oh, Stillwater News Press.
Yes, sir. Okay, back to schedules.
Speaking of divorce, Josh Giddey returns to Oklahoma City at the end of March.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
We're going to have to wait a long time. We're going to very much forget that any of this happened.
Well, it's gonna be
yeah.
a lot of time for them to kind of put together the package, the video package.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you think
Sure.
they'll do a video package?
Yeah.
No, I
yeah,
don't think
I
so.
think they would.
I don't think he was here long
Oh,
enough.
I don't know.
they would. I think he would.
He was a fan.
Did they have one for James Harden? That's even different because they went to
Yeah.
the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they did.
Yeah, they did. I just don't know if Giddey. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
He's on the line.
they'll definitely be like, "Welcome back, Josh Giddey." You know,
So they'll say they won't just not ever mention it.
I think they'll mention it. I just don't know if
Yeah.
he'll get a video tribute.
Oh, he might not get He might not get a video, but he might get.
He'll get a mention.
Welcome back, Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Joshua Giddey. Yeah, they do play them
Joshua.
right out the gate on the 26th of October,
Mm.
which is, I believe, their second game of the season.
Mm.
So we get to see that happen. But
Well, you know
Yeah.
what, Josh? It was great having you on the team, but we're about to smack you around a little bit, my boy.
yep, they are. Yeah, the Bulls are not going to be very good.
No.
So, I was looking at the Clippers end of season, which I think really matters for the Thunder because they have their draft pick
Ooh.
in this upcoming season. Let me sort for it real quick because it is a really tough April for the Clippers.
And also, aren't they going to be really bad?
I think
They could be.
I don't know if they're going to be so it depends on several factors, but I don't think they're going to be really bad, but I do think there's a chance that they get like the 12th pick again in the draft.
Which would mean we get it?
Yeah.
Hey. What do we not how high do we not want them to get? Because is it
It's
unrestricted?
completely unprotected. This is a big mistake. This is still the Paul George trade.
So we want them to be bad.
We want him to be
But Paul George trade. And Paul George, not on their team.
gone.
Gone.
But
they replaced him with Nicholas Batum,
Yeah,
the 35-year-old.
get ready.
Right.
And some Clippers podcasts believe that they also had Michael Porter Jr. on their team.
Oh no, they don't.
And was
They're wrong.
I was listening just for funsies, and there was a one of the hosts really believed they had Michael Porter Jr. instead of Kevin Porter Jr.
Here's the thing.
Which is a pretty
Here's the thing.
bad mistake to make.
I'm not going to make fun of someone for getting wrong basketball information.
Okay.
Because I could see me making a mistake.
I don't know. This one is pretty egregious. Oh man. So anyways, the April schedule for the Clippers is as follows. The Pelicans, the Mavericks,
Ooh.
the Spurs, the Rockets, the Kings, and the Warriors is how they finish their season.
Oof.
Which is just most of those teams are going to be competitive. I don't know. I mean, San Antonio they were competitive down the stretch, obviously not for any like real reason, but they were the reason that the Thunder got the number 1 seed because they beat the Nuggets down the stretch.
They got something to prove, down the stretch.
And like Wemby just doesn't give up. So that is going to be it's going to be a defining month for the Clippers, I believe, because I think they're going to be on the edge of play-in, playoffs, and completely out of it. And having a stretch where you basically play 0 bad teams is going to be really tough.
Yeah. I mean, they added, let's see. I'm looking at their roster right now. I made a joke about Batum. They did add Derrick Jones Jr., which brings some hustle and some defense, which is what they need with that lineup. We have no idea if Kawhi is going to be healthy or good.
Well, it is. I mean, he had to leave Team USA. He described his knee as a neutral status.
So still the same knee.
Yeah.
Right? From the Spurs thing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's never.
Oh,
been.
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
I know, but I didn't. I guess I just assumed it was the same knee that would kept having.
I'd have to look that up. I mean, it's the knee that's been giving him trouble since the playoffs, and he had to not play at the end of that series.
Yeah.
He hasn't. I mean, to me, I would just not be shocked if he had to have surgery on it again.
Yeah.
But he may be holding off just because he knows that like that could be like career ending for him if he can't come back from it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of looking like it is. I mean, what has Kawhi been beyond expectations of what we think Kawhi should be? What has he been the last 3 years?
I mean,
2 years, 3 years?
He actually had a great regular season last year.
Yes.
And he played a lot.
But but for legacy, his playoffs have just not been good. Because he's been hurt.
Yeah, since he hasn't been able to.
No, he hasn't been able to play.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's certainly a problem for the Clippers, and I wonder if I wonder a couple things. Are they going to rest him more this year? which I think they should, but can they afford to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they can afford to do it. So there's some problems with the Clippers. They do have the Intuit Dome opening up, which looks pretty awesome.
Get
Oh,
into
yeah.
it.
So
They also do have the 39-year-old PJ Tucker still on their roster.
he's still hanging out there as essentially just
It's like LeBron James, PJ Tucker. PJ
Yep.
Tucker's going to end his career being the longest tenured NBA player of all time.
shout out to PJ. He's got a massive shoe collection apparently.
He does, and he's
Oh, nice.
making as much money as Zubac.
Wow, Zub is going to get paid when he's done with this deal.
Big pay.
He's going to get
All right,
paid.
enough about the Clippers. We're going
But
to get that
Zubac
pick.
looks at Hartenstein's contract and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, because he has been good.
He's a really good
He's
player.
good.
He's a starting level player.
Yeah. He's legit good.
He's great. He's great.
Anyway, thanks. That was our Clippers segment.
Yeah.
We're going to get that pick, baby. We got to keep up with the Clippers all year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something we're going to track
Yeah.
as we track the Thunder's title march.
It feels good. I feel like it's going to be good.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Luke, since you're back,
Yeah.
so Team USA won basketball in the Olympics,
Yeah, congrats.
and USA won the Olympics.
We always do. We're very good at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I like the Olympics. Some would say I love it. Some
Yeah.
would say it's my favorite sport
Mhm.
because the Olympics as a whole is a sport and we won it.
Right. Can you explain for the people that are new here that may not understand why you say the Olympics is your favorite sport?
Because the Olympics itself is the sport.
Mm.
Like basketball sport, Olympics is a sport, but in it is everything under it. It's all one sport.
Okay.
Not in my mind, and we won it because we won the most gold medals.
Well,
And
we
we-
actually tied with gold medals. But we won overall medals.
But tiebreaker, we got one.
Yeah,
more medals.
overall
Yeah,
medals.
we won. I like the Olympics, and I like what they've done to where like they just have like Snoop Dogg there,
Hmm.
just commentating on stuff. I
Mhm.
like that a lot.
Mhm.
I like what they've done with it, and it was good. I liked that lady that did the breakdancing. That was really bad.
Yeah.
That was great.
Ray Gun.
Yeah,
Ray-Gun?
you like a big Ray Gun fan?
Really like that.
You can't hardly get online without seeing Ray Gun.
I mean, she needs to be monopolizing this. She needs to be on like doing the late show circuit. But I think like there's some I think like the way that she basically it seems, I don't know this, but it seems like she scammed her way into the Olympics,
Yeah.
and like her husband was the coach and like they were in charge of who got picked. And you see the person that like that got second compared to her, and they're like actually good.
They're actually good at breakdancing.
But it's so funny that she chose to go to the Olympics and do what she did, because it's like this, like in making the calculation, you have to think like this could easily ruin my life.
yeah.
Everyone is going to see that I'm
I'm going
a bad breakdancer. But it was very funny.
It was great.
It was very funny.
What'd you think about the French pole vaulter?
Who's
Wiener
hit the pole?
hit the pole and disqualified him.
I mean, if you're going to get disqualified at pole vaulting for the Olympics,
Yeah.
it's the best possible way.
almost
to go out.
the opposite of what you're saying about the Australian
Yes.
breakdancer. So it's like
Yes.
he
I mean,
doesn't win anything, but,
he's going home a huge winner.
huge winner.
Yes, great.
Winner.
Yes, that was great. I mean, those are like the two defining moments of the
Right.
Olympics.
Yeah.
But I also really like swimming. Got to see it, and it's the only time you really get to see and get
Yeah.
excited about swimming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I also
without a
got
doubt.
excited about. I also watched diving, because as a swimmer, you'd always like see the diving, and it's really high and really difficult. And like when I'm watching, it's like I'm watching like splashes, and you see a splash, and it's really big. You're like, oh, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
But it was so. And then synchronized diving is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah. That is
that
crazy.
they're. I mean, it's crazy.
Can I in basketball you have like the basketball players, right? The NBA players, the best in the world, they do everything. But then you have the dunkers
Mhm.
that aren't good enough to play basketball as a sport,
Yeah.
but they're just really good at dunking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that how swimmers view divers?
No, because it's just completely different. Like if you're a good swimmer, like I'm a horrific diver. I'm not good at all.
Right.
Like, and I mean, I think that people that dive, they have to be at least can be able to swim because they have to get out.
Right.
But
right. Yeah.
it's not that the skill sets are not the same at all.
Okay. Because in dunking and basketball, there's some overlap there. There is.
Sometimes.
Well, and you can be a good dunker and be in the NBA.
Yeah.
But there's never going to be a time where there's a
A
Olympic
diver.
level swimmer and diver.
That
It's not
would
gonna
be cool,
happen.
though.
Couldn't happen.
God, that would be.
I don't know. I
There's-
think that would
it
be.
I'm just saying it would be.
You have to-
I'm not saying never, and I'm sure like in the past, like in like the 40s, maybe there was, but I don't. Those skill sets do not. Those do not like overlap at
You have to
all.
devote your life to one or the other.
Yes, you really do. Like
Yeah.
you are. If you're diving, you're spending. And if you're an Olympic level diver, I'm guessing you're spending 4 hours a day at the diving well working on your dives, and then if you're swimming, you're doing the same 4 hours a day. Swimming.
Yeah.
It's like if there was a. So Shohei Ohtani is one of the best hitters and pitchers in baseball.
Yeah.
Right. There could be a Shohei Ohtani in swimming.
I'm not saying that
That's what we need.
I'm really saying probably there never will be.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible. And that's a challenge to any of the young listeners out there that want to.
Any of the young
Go do it.
swimmers
Prove
that
me
listen
wrong.
to this
That's right.
basketball podcast.
Yeah.
Well, we missed you the entire Olympics, which is like one of your
I
main
know.
things.
I was
The entire Olympics.
gymnastics is also very impressive. Love gymnastics. It was great. You're into that at all?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the guy who won pommel horse,
Mhm.
who had the eye condition.
He wore glasses. That was his eye condition. Correct?
No, I think he had like an actual eye condition.
I don't think that's
Because when he
correct.
took them off, he was like this. His eyes completely crossed.
I don't think
They
that's
went
correct.
crazy.
Isn't there a movie where that happens?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure
There's
that's a
got to
common
be.
joke.
There's
Yeah.
got to be.
But it was good. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was good. I'm not much into track.
I liked the track this year.
I don't watch much track.
It was fun.
I don't watch much track.
Well, cool. Thank you.
Cool. All right.
Good.
Let's take a quick break, and then we come back. We're going to go to Tayshawn's.
Oh no.
Mother freaker.
And we're back after that quick break. Now it's time for some Tayshawn's.
John's back toy bigger in victory. John's back toy bigger in victory.
Hey, I'm Tayshawn. This is my Victory Dictory. Today we have a little Tayshawn's taste test. Tongue tasters.
Tayshawn's taste text, tongue tasters.
All right,
sounds
and
good.
what do we have here? Amy Schlecht, Archie's mom, found these Shackalicious XL gummies. Where'd she find these?
XL at Walmart.
At Walmart. So
Now-
Shaq, we have Shaq heads.
They have the Shacklicious peach berry punch and orange. They're all Shack faces.
Yeah.
They're giant shack heads.
Big Shack heads. Now the other one, which is the sour, give me the flavors.
We got green watermelon, mixed berry, and pineapple.
And they are shaped like a clover, a cactus, and a truck for big clover, big cactus, and big diesel.
Yep.
Which
That's right.
I think this is the better.
Big Shamrock.
I can't.
Yeah, big shit.
Oh,
big clover.
Big shamrock. I'm sorry.
I do like Big Clover though.
I'm sorry.
I
And so-
didn't even notice.
But I don't know how the Shack faces got through when you had other nicknames to choose from.
Oh, there's tons of
oh,
nicknames
so
to
many.
pull
Like
from.
I don't know why you don't have a big Aristotle.
Well, I think
Yeah.
in the marketing meeting they were like, yeah, some people want to eat, his nicknames, but I think some people are going to want to eat his face.
Yeah. Also, it's like he was really bad at the end of his career with the Celtics, and hardly played with the Celtics.
But you know what? An easy shape to
Easily
make into a
shape.
gummy.
Yeah.
So you have to consider that
Obvious
too.
flavor.
Yeah.
But they didn't got like a big truck. There's no other candy on the market that's shaped like a big truck.
That's a
true.
good point.
So like they weren't necessarily going for the obvious.
Yeah, it's
But-
very true.
But big Aristotle, you could just do a big Aristotle face.
You could.
Or like
Let's rip these things open.
Yeah.
Let's do the traditional Shack heads first, and
Ooh,
taste.
these are big. These are big.
They're
XL gummies.
XL gummies.
Oh,
Now,
because
and
Shaq's
the
big.
important thing is, but when I saw these, the first question I asked was, do these have weed in them? They do not.
They do
I
not.
can't open this.
All right, we're gonna start with the this one.
Oh wow, they are big.
I want to do these for. I
You wanna do
I
this
really
face
want to
first?
do those first.
You want to do
Do
these?
you want to go
first?
sour second? Do you think
Yeah.
sour is going to mess up our palate?
Yes, I do.
There you go. I opened them really bad. So first, let's get the pink. Well, it's kind of hard to tell between the pink and the orange. Okay.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they are tough to tell.
Now this you guys can't really see. This does not look like Shaq face.
No, it
This
doesn't.
looks
It-
kind of like
it is-
It kind of looks like drama happy mask, like the drama, the smile at laughing,
Yeah,
and frowning,
yeah,
drama faces.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm uncomfortable
Or like,
eating this.
You know the masks that chase you in Super Mario Brothers 2?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
kind of look like that too.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's pop. This is peach. I'm popping peach.
I'm popping blue. Good texture.
I think peach is the best one, by the way.
You've tasted these before, correct?
Mm-hmm. The problem is, did you eat the whole gummy? The problem is, it's an XL gummy. It's a
Mhm.
huge gummy.
Mm-hmm.
I just took a bite of it.
Peach.
I
The
ate the
peach.
whole thing.
The peach flavor is a subtle. Would you
Mine.
agree?
I ate blue.
Why did you do
We're
that?
all trying to taste peach first.
Oh, I thought we were doing something different.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's
Well, let
blue.
me eat blue again then.
let me see blue. Not many blues in the whole pack.
Blue
Four-
must be too
four
expensive.
blues.
Yeah.
That is weird.
It's like when you get shrimp.
And this the
There's
blue
five.
kind of looks more like Shaq.
Mine does not.
Mine melted a little bit.
Okay, I'm not eating the full one. I'm gonna eat half.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just take a bite.
Mine got like two-faced fire
They're
scars.
very punch. This is good.
Yeah. Also, as a gummy, it's a good gummy.
It's a good gummy. Good.
I'll say
chew.
this: it tastes more like a fruit snack than a gummy.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. But it's
So-
good.
Yeah. So if you're into fruit snacks,
Mhm.
which there's a distinction between gummies and fruit snacks,
Yeah.
a clear line that's been drawn.
Kind of tastes like. Do you remember the gummy sharks? What were they called?
Gummy sharks.
What are they called? They weren't called gummy sharks. It was called like they had a better name. But they kind of tastes like the blue one from that.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Well, it might be the same thing.
these are like the fruit smiles that your mom would always buy.
Yeah, that is right. So orange and peach are really hard to differentiate from each other. But when you hold them up to light,
They
you can
are.
tell.
Yeah.
Okay, orange. You want to try orange?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's another blue in there. I'll eat the blue.
You love the blue. You love the blue.
All right, orange.
Shark bites.
It's good. I like it.
Shark bites. Shark bites.
Thank
They
you,
were. I
T-Dot.
loved shark bites.
Shark bite. Ooh ha.
Here's the thing. Orange is the worst one, but
I like it.
But
Actually,
that's
I
like.
orange.
But I think orange is like the worst starburst flavor. Like there's got to be a worst.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go with the
Okay.
sours.
Well, first on a scale of 1 to 10, where are we ranking the Shackalicious XL gummies, peach, berry punch, and orange?
Visually, a little disturbing, a little uncomfortable. I don't want to think too much about the character I'm eating when I'm eating it. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't like that part
Yeah.
of it, but it was a good gummy Or a good? Are we gonna call them gummies?
We got their gummies.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good fruit snack.
I'm going. I think it's a 7 out of 10
Wow.
for me.
Yeah,
personally.
I prefer sour stuff, so I'm I'm very excited.
I'll go.
about these.
I'll go 6. Here's the
Wait,
thing.
which you can't go 7. You're not allowed to go.
Yeah,
7.
you're not allowed to go 7.
It's a 6 or an 8.
Then it's 6.
All right.
Okay. Next, we're going green watermelon. Green watermelon with
Yeah.
a shamrock with a. It's with
They
a
should have
Here's the
clove.
done.
thing.
They should have done an Irish Spring flavor.
Shouldn't watermelon always be pink because you don't eat the green part of the
I
watermelon?
agree
That's a
green
good point.
watermelon.
That's why they call it green watermelon, maybe.
because it's green.
So is this going
Then
to
it-
taste like the watermelon
But it
husk or
should
whatever
taste
it's
like the,
called?
the rind,
The
of,
rind.
of the watermelon.
yeah.
Okay.
One,
down
two,
the
three,
hatch.
down the hatch.
3, 2, 1, down the hatch.
I love sour way better than not
The
sour.
sour is way better.
I don't not so far. I don't love watermelon candy flavors.
Oh, really?
Not really.
I'm big on watermelon.
It doesn't taste like a watermelon.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It tastes like
no.
watermelon flavoring.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Which is the same as like grape flavored stuff. That's not
Yeah.
what grapes taste like.
Yeah, grapes
yeah,
don't
it's
taste
But
like-
I like grape flavor.
but it tastes like grape.
I liked it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
to the
move
next
on.
One. Let's just go. To the
Not
next
much to say about that.
Cactus. We're going cactus. We're going diesel.
one. Let's go diesel.
Okay, diesel is pineapple. These flavors, I'm just not. I just not sure about this.
So the problem with the sour dust on it, though, it does make the gummy taste better, which I'm a fan of. It takes away all the detail.
Yeah.
No detail.
It's true. 3, 2, 1, down the hatch.
I don't like pineapple.
They are sour. Like they're legitimately sour.
They're not that sour. I don't think. I mean, they're a little sour. Like sour Skittles are way sourer than this. But this pineapple,
What you said about watermelon flavored stuff, I don't like pineapple flavored stuff.
I'm not loving this.
I
either.
like it.
Not loving it. Okay, now we're going to cactus. Cactus is mixed berry, which I believe, because mixed berry punch is different than mixed berry. These are not. It's not going to punch you. It's a mix of berries. So let's see. Cactus,
Okay. Cactus.
Shactus.
Shactus. I don't know. This is my least favorite by far.
It's my favorite.
I don't like this at all.
It's my favorite. I like it.
It's all right.
It's
There's
my favorite
also
of the three. I'm gonna finish it.
wow.
Wow.
There are gummies are divide people into two different categories.
Yeah.
There are people that really like the citrus stuff, and then people that like the mixed berry stuff.
Yeah.
Starburst recognizes this. Skittles recognizes this. Everyone that has mixed flavors like that, they know there's berry people and there's citrus people.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm a citrus person. My wife
Yeah.
is a berry person. Luke seems to be a berry person.
I'm a berry guy.
hmm
Citrus guy for sure.
I'm a citrus man.
Okay.
Like,
How
what is
do-
going to be? How can I tell? Like, what's the two things? Like,
What do you mean?
like-
You don't like orange and you like mixed berry.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
How do we grade the sours? Shackalicious.
So I like
XL
this.
gummies,
I like the
sour.
sour better. These flavors were better. The head flavors were better.
Head flavors were better. They were better. I think they could really upgrade the flavors and do different flavors. I think they were trying to differentiate the two too much.
Mhm.
I like the idea of sour better, but in execution, I'm giving it. I mean, a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm not eating more of those.
No, I'm going 3.
Wow. I'm very surprised. I like the sour a lot better.
Wow,
Really?
Yeah.
You're going an 8?
because I can't go 7.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you should never pick 7. I'll go 8. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
If
going
if I were to go
5.
to the store and if I were to purchase these again,
Mhm.
I'd go these.
I would pick.
I'd go
I would
Shack
pick
Head.
these. I would not go the Shack Heads.
Yeah. Are you picking these over other gummy
That's the thing.
options at the store?
That's the thing.
No.
I'm not.
No way.
They're-
As much as I enjoy Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
What they need
No.
what they need to come out with, because these are Shackalicious XL gummies.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to come out with mini
Yeah.
Shackalicious minis. Because what I want to do is eat,
Shackalicious regulars.
because I want to get all three flavors and eat them all at once.
Yeah, that's true. You do not have the option.
No way.
You
to do
really
that.
can't do that because
No.
of the sheer size of
You
them.
barely have the option to eat one of them
No, I would
by itself.
Well, should we try to eat 3?
because I think like
No.
little kids, I don't think should put Shaq's entire head in.
You
their mouth.
there's a choking hazard.
There's a choking hazard.
Yeah.
It's too
No,
much.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's actually legitimate.
I think this would fit down a toilet roll.
Is
Yep.
that how you
It's
can
good.
tell? Is that what?
That's how you tell if something's too
Yeah.
big.
But it seems big enough to choke on.
Yeah.
Because and sometimes toilet rolls like get kind of messed up, so it couldn't go down all of them.
It's true. I do know if this candy existed when I was in high school, I would exclusively eat it, and that would be the only. I would have a pack with me everywhere I went.
That's probably true. That is true. You would.
Yeah,
do
but
that.
that's not because you loved them. You would make yourself like them. You would tell everyone you liked them
Yes.
way more than you did.
Oh, 100% true.
yeah.
What was the energy drink that had the Pledge of Allegiance on it? Was it Old Glory?
Old Glory.
Old Glory
You
is
had
still
one of those-
around.
You had one of those a lot.
I had,
Still around.
Yeah, it was 99 cents.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's still only 139, 149.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. They've done a good job.
That's I can't support that.
They fit in my energy drink budget. So
Okay, that was Tayshon's.
John's back toy figure inventory. John's back toy figure inventory. What's up? And now it's time for L-Man's Deep Dive. I saw a question on Twitter. In our Twitter questions, that was too good to pass up, and I had to dive deep on it. It is from @Dan Imayan, who wants to know what kind of Lego sets am I buying and what does my collection look like? Recently got back into Legos because they're awesome. And here's what my collection is. I'm trying to focus on 2 main things.
Mhm.
Well, that's not actually true. But the first thing that got me into it, back into Legos as an adult collector, was the botanical sets.
Yeah,
Which is like, it looks like flowers.
flowers.
So it's like a bouquet of flowers,
Florida.
and I have the wildflowers, and I have the other first one,
Mhm.
and I have them as like in like a vase,
Mhm.
vases at my house. That's what started. Very good. And then the other thing that I started, that's my thing, is they have Christmas Winter Village sets.
Mhm.
That's like, you know, like Winter Village, like a ceramic thing that like
Mhm. Mhm.
some people have. It's like a whole village, different things. It's
Yeah.
that, but Legos. They come out with one a year. And so my thing is, I'm going to buy one a year. I'm going to display them at Christmas. It's going to be my Christmas village. And it is great. And I love it. And so that's my main thing I get is the Christmas village. But then I also, when I was a kid, really liked the castle ones.
Yeah.
And I think one day when I have an office in my house, I'm going to have a bunch of castles out there, like kind of like back here
Yeah.
on your bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Could be filled with Lego castles if this were my house.
Yeah.
Luke, why don't you go ahead and do that at your office at work?
I don't
Where
really
clients
have.
come
I
in.
don't really have. Well, I have an idea. I have sets I'm working with in my office, but they're not. But so I'm buying the castles right now, but I'm not putting them together. So I just have them for eventually when this happens,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be dope. But
awesome, man.
right now they're just in the boxes, and my closet looks like a toy store. But then in my work, I have the lighthouse and the A-frame. I'm going for like a lakeside,
Oh, I
like
see.
oceanside
Yeah.
type thing.
Oh.
I love how you're decorating your work office with Legos.
Oh, my work office is
Lego-rific.
it's just I just have a wall full of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just really letting my nerd stuff go.
That's
in the
awesome.
office. Yeah. But those are my sets. That's what I'm into. Try not to get, because you got to kind of, I think I have to you have to focus on, I want themes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
too many options. You
Castle is, in my opinion, the best.
gotta- okay.
Yeah.
When's Lego gonna come out with a Christmas nativity scene?
They don't really. Go when their Christmas does not really lean towards any one religion.
Why not?
It leans more towards Santa Claus, elves.
Hmm.
You know, that's really what it goes for.
Hmm.
But like this year, what is this year's? Well, let me think. What last year's was a ski lodge. Last year's was a ski lodge. The year before that was Main Street buildings, like a toy store and a music store. It's good. I have both those.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
real good. Yep.
On your birthday, you can get a free minifigure at the Lego store.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Even as a
Just throwing that out there.
38-year-old man,
Even as a 38-year-old man,
might have to check that out.
Check it out.
go get yourself a minifig on your birthday. It's coming up, Bellman.
It's coming up. Good to
So
go.
these the Shack heads are better as fidgets.
Okay.
That's what I'm figuring out.
Okay. All right. Let's answer some Twitter questions.
With
Myth.
Oh, gosh.
Myth
No, that's not-
peeved.
That's not a Twitter question. Twitter questions.
You got questions and you ask them on Twitter. Now we answer them for you. This is Twitter questions. Now let's get down to it.
All right, our first Twitter question comes from @_Tyler OKC,
Jimmy.
who wants to know which do you think is more likely, and which do you think would help the team more? Chet averaging 20, 10, 2.5 blocks, or J-Dub averaging 23, 5, and 5.
What would help the team more? I'm going Chet 20, 10, and 2.5. That's unreal if your center can do that.
Yeah. So Chet last year was 16.5, 8, and almost 2.5 blocks. So we're talking about 3.5 points and 2 rebounds more.
I think that can happen.
I think that it's certainly possible to get there. J-Dub was 19, 4, and 4
All right, here's
last
here's where I want to get specific. Because if Chet gets up to 20 points per game because he's a better 3-point shooter,
season.
then we have something to talk about for real there.
Yeah. Or
He's a better 3-point shooter, and he's getting more rebounds, and then still being a defensive stopper.
yeah, I think he's
and
going to
rim
take. I
protector.
think he's going to take more threes too. He only took 4 per game last year.
I'm gonna pump those numbers up.
Ideally, he's taking 7 per game.
That's crazy.
But guys,
I really
here's-
don't think that's crazy. I honestly think that he's the kind of player that you could project to take 10 at some point.
And when I say that's crazy, I say it like how kids say it now. You know, where it's like, I'm not actually saying that that's crazy, that like you're crazy.
That's actually
Yeah,
insane.
like that's sick. That's crazy.
That's what the kids are saying.
They say that's tight.
You have kids. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, my 2 and 4-year-old. Yeah.
That's right.
They say that's.
I think Chet going up in points and rebounds and being a better 3-point shooter, causing the points to go up, I
Yeah.
think is a bigger deal for the team than J-Dub scoring 4 more points.
Here's the thing. Do you think it's possible that this could be Hannah Montana, best of both worlds? That both could happen.
I was just about to bring that up because here's what's happening. You're taking away Josh Giddey's usage.
Yeah.
And he took 10 shots per game. Those 10 shots are going somewhere.
Spread them around.
Probably end up with Lou for some reason.
They're all going. No, I think Lou is settling into his role. I think that maximizing J-Dub and Chet and Shea together is going to be like the focus. And like figuring out how to get those guys, like how to maximize those guys. I don't think it's impossible that like they're all over 20 points per game. Shea is still around 30. J-Dub around 20, around 20. What did they say? 23? No, they said 23.
They said 23, 5, and 5.
I mean, I think that they're all certainly possible.
Yeah.
I think it's actually more likely that they'll be close to those numbers. So I don't think honestly you really have to choose. I think
So-
that it's certainly possible that they can do both of those.
How
which,
many?
Which one would be more helpful
Right.
to the team? I think Chet being
I think
better.
Yeah,
Chet would be more helpful.
Yeah.
Because the bounds.
Yeah, the bounds and then just the scoring load too. I mean, if he's averaging 20 per game, that means that he's having nights where he's scoring 30.
Yeah.
You know, which
Yeah, and if you have that at the same time as him being the defensive anchor for this team,
yeah.
I don't know. You can just go. You're blasting off into the sky. That's what they say.
That's what the kids are also saying.
Kids are saying it. I
Saying
say it like
blasting
the
off
kids.
into this guy. All right, let's go to our next Twitter question. Wants to know if at Thunder Meme Guy wants to know, who do you expect to have the highest PPG on the team outside of Shea, Dub, and Chet?
It's a good question.
That is a really good question.
So last season,
I-
it was Josh Giddey
Mhm.
at 12 points.
Oh,
And then Lou.
Then Dort was at 10. And then it's Isaiah Joe at 8. Aaron Wiggins at 6, 6.9.
Nice.
nice.
Casey Wallace at 6.8. Who's it going to be this season?
It's gonna be Dort.
It's probably going to be Dort. Can you tell me what Caruso averaged last year?
Yeah, it could be Caruso as well. Caruso is at 10 points per game, so about the same as Lou.
I think it just totally depends on where does he what what is his role going to be on this team? Is he going to be a starter? Is he playing
Yes, I think so.
is he playing 30 minutes a game?
He's probably playing closer to like 26 minutes a game because you have to, which is going to be a great thing for him and for Lou, is that like you have Casey Wallace coming off the bench too, who can spell either one of them.
Well, and you have
you have-
Isaiah
You
and
have Wiggs, you have
How many points did Hartenstein average last year?
not
not that much.
Not less than 10.
less than 10, 7.8
Mhm.
points.
But you also have to remember he was that time was getting split with Mitchell Robinson.
that's
And
in
then
25
when he
minutes.
got hurt, that's when Hartenstein really
So yeah, in the playoffs when he played more minutes, he averaged 8.5. The exact same.
All right. I think it's gonna.
It's just a tick up. He averaged like a point more almost. So
I think it'd be Dort.
I think Dort is the safe pick here because we just know he's not going to hesitate to
He's
score.
not afraid. He's not afraid to shoot. If everyone else is off and no one's shots
Yeah.
falling, including
Yeah.
his own, he's not afraid to shoot. He's gonna shoot a lot,
Yeah,
and he's gonna have some random game where he scores a ton of points.
yeah. It is interesting because they don't really have and they didn't have this last year either, so it's not like it matters that much. But they didn't have like a big time scorer off the bench.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. There's no true sixth man on this team.
Yeah, it would be Isaiah Joe.
It's a collective effort, which I'm fine with because the bench is so good as a whole. It's great to be a team that like just doesn't have a crazy point differential when the bench is on versus when the starters are on.
Yeah, and also you stagger your guys. So
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
you're not doing hockey lineups or something like
Yeah.
that. But you do when you bring in Joe or Wiggins, both those guys can help you, and especially when it's replacing those guys, like when you're replacing Caruso or Dort with one of those guys, they're still like lower usage players that can hit shots, and so it's really, and this is why, like J-Dub and Chet could average those numbers that of the last question, because like who's taking the ball out of those three guys' hands? And there's not really anybody that's doing that. So they're all there to complement those big three
Yeah.
is the way that it is. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And if J-Dub can get to the line more and Chet can get to the line more, which they should, that's just what happens when good players, age in the league.
Yeah,
they
they
figure
need
out how
to.
to get to the line more.
They both need to. Yeah.
That's just easy points. I mean, you look at Shea, how much of his points come from the line? 8 to 10.
Yeah.
A game.
Yep.
So that adds up pretty quick there. And I think
Mhm.
they both will be better at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, J-Dub has not gotten that much better. He went from 2.5 free throw attempts per game to 3.1.
Yeah.
And he's got to figure that out. And he's talked about that. We've asked him about that before, and he's certainly talked about how he wants to do that.
Well, that's really kind of the last, trick he needs to add to his bag because he can do everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey, let's go to our next Twitter question. It comes from @Mr. Colm Crowley, who says he's looking at a trip to Vegas with the better half and trying to angle it so that we'll be there for the in-season cup semifinal and final. What do ye think are the chances the Thunder will be there?
the
What-
in-season cup.
What do ye think?
He's so Irish.
So the groups, I think the Thunder have a pretty decent chance to win their group. Their group is West Group B. Thunder, Suns, Lakers, Jazz, and Spurs is their group. So it's much better than being in West Group C, which is Denver, Dallas, New Orleans, the Warriors, and the Grizzlies,
Ooh.
which is a crazy group. There's no bad teams in that group. So the Thunder have 2 bad teams. One has Wemby, but the Jazz are going to be putrid. And then you have Phoenix and the Lakers, which we know the Lakers care about this, but I also just wonder if out of the gate after the Olympics, if the Lakers are going to be able to have that kind of juice at the beginning of the season.
Well, Lakers have something to prove.
Well, they have something to protect because didn't they win
They did.
the in-season cup?
They did.
In-season tournament, they've never played in the Emirates NBA Cup.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Is that what this is?
Yep.
Oh,
What? Is
my
that-
bad, Colin. I made fun of you, and I'm the fool.
So this is but this is the same thing.
It is. They just got a sponsor.
Oh, not the fool.
Not the fool.
I'm not the fool.
Yeah, they just have named it now. Yeah. So
Cool. Well, I
think they do have a chance. I thought they had a good chance last year too. They ended up losing to Sacramento and to the Warriors and were eliminated in group play. And so they just have to bring it during those group play games. They also lost. Shea missed a game. They missed that Warriors game that they lost where Draymond Green did the goaltend, but they decided not to call it a goaltend.
Oh
Then
my
every
God.
single play that was exactly like that the rest of the season was called a goaltend. So, anyways.
can we all just the in-season tournament is kind of stupid.
No, it's good. I was
I
gonna
liked
say
it.
I like it. I think it's cool that now we have like another thing to talk about.
Good, that was a test.
Oh,
I also think it's good.
Yeah, I
oh
like it.
wow,
Yeah, I like
that
it.
was kind of the early April Fools.
wow! I totally believe you.
Yeah.
No, I actually do think it's stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
Like, double
is this
trick.
another test?
Double
Oh, no.
trick.
No.
No, I don't know what I feel about it, I guess. All right, let's go to our next Twitter question. It comes from @Alex_BowlerJack, who wants to know what's the best year of school you ever had?
Good question.
best year of school I ever had. I mean, the senior year of high school was amazing.
Senior year is fun because you're
You're
like,
top dog.
you're top dog.
Your
But
top
here's
dog.
here's what I think
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to either be sophomore or junior year of college.
Oh, we're going college too.
Okay, if we're going and if we're going not college and we're going high school, I think it's sophomore or junior year of high school too.
Okay.
Reason being, and I think it's going to be, I don't know. Well, I can work it out. It's not freshman year because you're there, you're new, you're scared,
Yeah.
you're just not comfortable yet.
Yeah.
It's not senior year because all of your older friends are gone.
Yeah.
And so, like, most of the people that you've known in high are gone. It's going to be, I think, sophomore or junior year because you have new young friends. You're not the low man on the totem pole, and you have all your old friends are there, and then you are there in the middle, and you're friends with everybody.
See, that was your experience, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sophomore year is really tough because you're getting beat up all the time. Shoving in
I
the
was
lockers.
getting beat up. No, but like senior year, when I was
you were beating people up.
exactly senior year, you can beat everyone up. Also, I had like work leave, and I had enough credits, so I was only at school half the day, and then
Mhm.
going and working. It was awesome. But also, I was like kind of scared of. I was always scared of some of the guys that were older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they beat me up. They didn't beat me up, dude.
No, they didn't.
They didn't.
I didn't say they did,
They didn't do it.
but they could have.
They definitely
I'm just
could
saying
have.
they didn't. They couldn't.
They could have.
Should have seen me.
I knew you. They could have.
Senior year was the best. It was fun. I didn't have to care about anything. All my teachers were like, whatever.
That doesn't sound like fun.
It was fun because the social aspect of it was like, I just did whatever.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, let's get our next Twitter question. It comes from at Josh Morrison 77, who asks, can he get a new list of known losers?
Yeah. We can add some people to the known losers list. Now that Kevin Porter Jr. is back in the league, known loser.
Known loser.
A pretty obvious known loser,
Known losers are
but a known loser nonetheless.
known losers are kind of self-explanatory. These are NBA players that
Lose.
lose.
So it's hard though because it's not like they're just really bad.
They're not bad.
It has a lot to do with play style.
Yeah.
And then what the outcome is from play style.
Yeah.
And
right.
Yeah. Grape Ape in the chat says TJ Warren.
Yeah. TJ
Yeah,
Warren.
It's a great known loser.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, king of known losers.
Yeah. I mean, but
No,
TJ
no.
Warren.
I'm about to say who the king of known losers
Oh.
is. Paul George.
Here's the deal. The applications have been submitted for both Paul George and Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Okay. And if they do not deliver this season, they will be entered in as known losers.
I mean, they're
Period.
pretty solidly known losers.
Can I
now.
say-
They have
can I
lost
say this?
a lot.
Can I say this about Joel Embiid?
Yes.
I think him choosing to be on the American Olympic team
Yeah. Totally.
actually adds to the known loser-ness of him.
Totally.
Right?
Because he
When
wanted-
like you could be, how many options did he have? He had like 3. He could play for 3 different teams or something like that. So you choose the one that you know is going to get you to gold. Who thinks of Joel Embiid as American? Do you think of him as American?
I don't think of him as American.
Do you think of him
I
as
think of him
American?
as being from Cameroon.
So I do think it adds to his resume of known loser because he wanted to win so bad. It's like, this is my only chance.
Yeah, and he's not like Jokic. Well, okay, you can't compare it. I'm not going to do that. But instead of choosing the harder path and trying to be a champion for a country that maybe could have actually used him being a winner.
Jokic, did you see him partying with all his friends?
Yeah, he was great, but it's not the same
But
thing
even when
because he didn't have options
But
to
even
like,
when he lost, he won.
right. Even
he
when
was
he
still-
lost, he won.
He was still a winner because he's a winner.
It's true.
Embiid, he was on the winning team, still a loser.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know. If you have the option and you're like considered one of the best players in the NBA and then in the Olympics you go the easy path, known loser.
Last one for today. Trae Young. Known loser.
Known loser.
Oh man, this is tough. We're gonna get some heat for this.
Sorry, OU fans.
Yeah,
But he's
But
known. But
known.
but it's
it's known.
it's known.
Yeah.
We know. We know it.
Well, that
So Paul George, it's not official yet, correct?
It's so
The applications have been submitted. They
playoff P. It's official.
Well, and look, now him and Embiid are on the same team.
I
So
know. They're
this could solidify known loserdom for
It's going
forever.
to. It is going to.
yeah.
It is going
It
to.
is going to.
Interesting.
Okay, let's go to our next Twitter question. Who is it's from @Riley_Deanne, who wants to know, how did y'all become friends like back in the day?
Like back in the day.
I met Andrew in the 6th grade.
In the 6th grade, it's true. He hated me because I stole his girlfriend in the 5th grade. But
He did. Then
we-
we squashed that beef.
we squashed the beef and became fast friends.
And I wrote a story about it in 8th grade and won Think Inc.
It's true.
True.
It's true.
And then after 6th grade, we went to a church camp in the summer.
Yep.
And our high school leader
Yep.
Was me.
was Jay.
It was Jay. Yep.
And then fast forward, Jay was a youth pastor, youth minister. That's how I would say it.
I don't know.
And we would help out. And in his youth group was Taylor.
Yep.
And we met Taylor like that, through that.
Yeah, I guess that is how we met. And then-
Technically, I met you through Mitch Narney, who said, "You've got to meet this kid. He's hilarious."
yeah,
And I came
Mitch
back, but
Narney.
he met you through youth group.
Yep.
I guess that's how it happened.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how it happened.
And then we started talking about basketball.
And then we started talking about basketball. Final question.
Final question comes from Are you miffed and are you piffed?
Miffed and peeved.
Are you miffed and are you peeved?
Yeah, I'm miffed. My mower broke down and I had to buy a new one, and I'm miffed that ever had to happen.
Oh, man.
So
Do
I
you
do
go
get a new
electric?
one on Monday.
Do you go electric?
No,
Do you plug in?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Gas.
Plug in.
Gotta go gas. I get it.
You got to go gas. He has to mow all that. That's his too. I didn't realize that until
Yeah.
the other week.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of grass.
You know where the property line is?
Yeah,
It's important.
I do. I do.
Okay,
I
it's
do.
important. You don't want to mow another man's grass.
You got a lot of grass. You got to use gas.
That's right.
True.
I also got bit by a spider, and it.
You gotta go to the doctor.
I have gone to the doctor.
What'd they say?
They said as long as the area that you got bit does not get bigger and darker, that you'll be okay.
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 Well, it's
But you
So-
can shoot webs now.
But now I'm just shooting webbing everywhere. I'm just swinging from ceilings.
Would you, if you did get the power, you know how there's different Spider-Man have, the organic web
Yeah,
that comes out, or they make the machine that shoots.
Yeah.
the spider one.
Which one? I don't know why you wouldn't want organic web.
yeah, definitely.
That's like
organic.
way better. I don't
Yeah.
know why they made some Spider-Man not have.
What about the
organic.
Spider-Man that has the big ball of webbing on his back?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, there's a spider in a big ball. It's like a backpack.
Yeah.
He like keeps his civilian clothes in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
His camera.
Yep. He's kind of
But wait,
emo, he's kind of looks emo.
Here's the reason why you wouldn't want the organic web is because the number one thing that you don't want as Spider-Man is to figure out that you are Peter Parker. Like if you do, then they kill MJ, they kill Aunt May, they kill your family. Like that's the reason he wears a mask.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you have organic webs, they're going to be able to figure it out. If you have the web shooters
How?
on, because it's going to squirt out of you in a moment that you're Peter Parker.
I'm sure you have control of
I know, but maybe
the
you
webs
don't.
you're shooting.
But maybe you don't. I mean, it's a learning thing. They're going to learn how to do it, but it could accidentally happen. Like if you sneeze, I don't know, who knows? And but then,
You have to
if
do
you
this.
have the ones that are organic, that is why he's doing his iconic thing.
right,
And then if you're Peter Parker, you don't have them on. You can't tell that you're Spider-Man.
I don't know. I just think you'd be able to hide organic web shooter. It's gonna be like
Organic.
one little
Listen,
slit in your wrist.
Listen, if it was me, I wouldn't care if people knew that I had these spider powers. I would just be like, yeah, I have spider powers.
No, they'll kill your family. Bad guys will kill your family.
You have a family.
I'm not doing anything with them.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Bad
matter.
guys
They're
will
gonna
kill
come
your
after
family.
You.
I don't
You
think
have
so.
villains. If you are a Spider-Man, you have villains.
I don't know if I agree.
What do you mean you don't agree? What do you have from all of Spider-Man's history?
I'm gonna be a new Spider-Man. I'm just gonna be a regular guy Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That's just like use the
chilling.
webs to get a Coke so you don't have to get off the couch. You're gonna be fat Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then like my kids are fighting. I'm just like webbing. They're just like stuck against the wall.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah,
Andrew.
that's
you
the
can't-
truth.
You can't be a
these
normal
great-
guy.
You have great responsibilities, because of this great power you have.
Yes.
So I don't believe you. You will be called. You will be called to greatness.
Yes.
And you must wear a mask. Okay? Yeah.
Go walk in that other room and look at your kids.
Okay.
Go look
Yeah.
at your wife. Go look at your kids. Look them in the face. All right? And then come back here and tell me
I
you're
don't
not
think
going to
you
fight
can.
villains.
I don't think you can. I think they're gone.
Oh.
They-
Well,
they-
when they come back.
Yeah.
Look at them and then think about this.
What you can do is have them wear masks, and because your spider powers, maybe they get them too.
That's so
spider
irresponsible of you
family.
to say you'd just be a normal Spider-Man.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know because he doesn't have the great powers yet.
I don't have him yet. I just don't know yet.
But he will. He'll be called. He'll be called when they show up. When they show up to the portal, seeing like we got to save the other Spider-Man. They're in danger.
Right. Yeah.
You know, when Madam Web is like,
Yeah.
I'm Madam Web.
Yeah.
Let's come help the Spider Women. Yeah,
You think I'll be sent into the Spider Verse?
that's what I'm talking about. When they come to get you.
Or he could be Avengers Spider-Man.
No.
No, you're right. You couldn't be Avengers
Are
Spider-Man.
you guys miffed?
Not really. I'm Gene Bede. It's been a good week. Good things happening.
I'm Gene Beat as well. Things are going well at work. I've been awarded. I've gotten my first award. That feels good. I've wanted one for a long time, an award,
Wow.
Wow.
and now I got one.
Reader's Digest.
Not Reader's Digest. Still
TV Guide.
Still under News Press.
Okay. We'll be back on Monday with another episode to talk about I don't know what because the schedule's out, and that's about the only thing that happens in August. So we'll be back with another August podcast on Monday.